Gamers. I think we're going to switch it up a bit. Amanda's been opening up the show for a while now, so it's my turn. Hello. What's up, gamers? And this week, it's going to be a good one. Ain't that right, guys? Amanda, it's going to be a good one, right?
It is going to be a good one. That was not expecting that, Rye. Thanks for taking the reins. But you know what? You didn't even introduce yourself, so I'll fix that. What's up, gamers? And welcome back to another episode of New Game Plus. As always, I'm your host, Amanda Cunningham, joined with me by my trusty co-host, AJ Tenari.
Aloha Gamers.
And our wonderful and trusty producer, Ryan Cunningham.
That's how you do it, Ryan. Take notes next time.
Yeah, fool. We're professionals here. All right. Well, anyway.
Really?
Well, we like to think we are. That's
Right, just be cool. Go with the bid.
That's
Go with the...
yeah. Ryan, don't
You guys are really...
don't
put me on
question
blast.
don't question
just go on with the show.
our professionalism. Okay. So this week we are going to be discussing something that AJ just participated in this past weekend, and it is called the Too Many Games Game Swap. I've actually never heard of this before, and I read up on it. It looks super fun, super interesting to go to. So AJ, why don't you just tell us what it is, what you did, I mean, everything about it.
Yeah, so basically, Too Many Games is a convention that's been going on since like 2004.
Wow, I'm behind the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really behind.
That's okay, Amanda, you know. Professionals.
Professionals. Yeah.
But yeah, so this year they decided to to make up for not having one last year, they did a game swap, which is what they just had on Sunday, as well as the actual convention, which will take place in October. I've actually been to one in like 2018. It's a very fun time. So I guess get my fix, I went to the game swap with my friend. And it was neat. They had a lot of cool stuff there, a lot of vendors, a lot of shops, some celebrity guests, interesting cosplay. Yeah, I'll tell you all about it, Amanda. It was a great time, sort of.
Sort of. Well, I mean, so when you say, it says game swap, can you trade in games?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
I was witnessing one. He was trying to get like his Tarzan for the DS, like for like $15, and the vendor wasn't really too sure about that one.
Yeah, I don't like $15 is like no.
Yeah,
I wouldn't not for a Tarzan. Yeah, sorry Tarzan.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I read that there was like a console area that you could play games. Did you do
You won't pay $15 for a Tarzan DS game, but $20 for a single Pokemon pack, right?
You don't have to put me on blast.
I just did.
You
We
did.
call those priorities, fellas.
Yes, priorities.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Side note, I got 3 packs this past weekend for $20.
Look at that.
Dude,
Learn
coming
from
up
your
in the world.
mistakes.
Thank you, Wildwood, New Jersey. You always have my back.
Nice.
But what was I saying? Oh, the console area. Did you
Yeah.
play any of those games?
I did not. I actually didn't really see one. They had like this display of like I think indie developers showing off like their new stuff. That was like the closest thing I saw.
Mm-hmm.
They also the celebrity guest. If you're familiar with the Angry Video Game Nerd, his the branch Cinemasker, I guess like the company he owns. Like some people from there were there, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
They were selling like merch, like the game. They're selling VHS and like DVDs for like various stuff. It was neat. It was cool. They're under the branch Screenwave Media, which I actually applied to on ZipRecruiter and got rejected.
Oh,
it's a fun fact.
Dude, AJ, they don't know. You're a professional, and they just
know.
don't know. I'm sorry about that.
Honestly, it's their loss. You know?
Yeah, exactly. See, that's the kind of mindset you got to go in with this kind of stuff.
Not even mad.
But what is it? Was it TwitchCon? I don't. What's that big? It's like a gaming convention that all the streamers and gamers go to. I don't know.
Is it TwitchCon?
Is it?
PAX?
Yeah,
is that it?
I don't know. It's something like that. Is it so? Have you ever been to something like that, or is this kind of like the closest thing?
This is pretty much the closest thing. Like the only convention that I can really say I've been to was Too Many Games 2018. This doesn't really count. It was in the Crown Plaza, King of Prussia.
Oh, okay.
Like the hotel. It was in this little ballroom area where they had all the vendors set up.
Right.
We have a picture if we can go to that.
Oh, okay.
Like what it looked like.
Right.
But yeah, it was neat. They had a lot of stuff there. They had games. They had art. They had just various merchandise. One thing I kind of regret not getting, they had a custom made Mother 3 Game Boy cartridge.
Oh.
So they downloaded the ROM onto the cartridge and made a box. It was $35, so it passed, but I kind of regret that.
Yeah, that's all right. Maybe one day you'll get it.
Perhaps.
But that's really cool. When I was reading up on it, well, I have 2 things. Number one, Did you see any cosplayers?
I did.
Yeah.
I saw some interesting cosplay. I saw a girl just like Zelda,
Mm-hmm.
fairly normal.
Yeah.
Some dude dressed like a futuristic kind of World War II soldier. I don't really know like what game it was from specifically. It looked cool though. He had like a gas mask, like a giant like ray gun rifle.
Oh, okay.
And then like his girlfriend or wife or something was like an anime thing.
Mm.
I don't know that. But then when we first got in there and got in line, I saw like something I can only describe as like a half furry.
Oh boy.
It was like he had like a tiger head on and like a tail, but nothing else. And the head looked really creepy. Like it looked like it was found at like a Goodwill or something. I did not like the vibe at all on that.
Yeah. It's like with these kinds of things, you get people from everywhere.
Yeah.
So you're definitely gonna find like interesting people, to say the least.
I will say there was a little there's a little mix of BO from some of the contenders there. But that's to be expected at a gamer convention.
Oh my god, yeah, we're sweaty. Sweaty gamers. Have you like I probably know the answer to this, but have you ever cosplayed for anything?
No.
Okay, yeah, I figured, but I just wanted to ask.
Fair enough.
But the other question I was going to ask, was it sort of like there's another big one in October, correct?
Yeah.
Is this kind of like setting the scene for it, or?
Yeah, pretty much. So this is kind of like to hold people over because they canceled it last year because of COVID, like understandable.
Right. Yeah.
So they had like I guess 2 conventions you could say. Like the pre-show was this where you kind of got like a sense of like what it would be on like a smaller scale, and like the actual event will be in October where they have like celebrities, like events. They have this thing called the cosplay tournament where they like people. What's up, Amanda?
I just been thinking about you cosplaying that. I don't know why.
Who would I pull off?
I don't know
Amanda?
why I'm laughing. It's not funny, but I just can't stop. I'm sorry.
Well, now that I've been offended, I'll continue what I was saying after I was so rudely interrupted.
I'm sorry. Continue.
But yeah, Too Many Games is very cool. They have a lot of stuff there. Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, is there like very
Really?
frequently. Yeah.
Wait, the one in October or
Yeah.
the one? Oh, wow, that's interesting. Is it in Philly?
It's in like Great Oaks or something.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
going?
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
If I ever went to a big convention like that and a bunch of like voice actors were going, I'd want to meet Matt Mercer because
It's a good one.
it's a good one.
Yeah.
He's Yusuke in Persona. So, yeah. But that's really cool though.
Yeah.
Excuse my laughing fit. I really don't know why I did that.
It happens to the best of us.
As I said, like 2 weeks ago, sometimes you just get the giggles on camera, dude. I don't know. I can't help it. But
It wasn't the intro though, so
it was not
Step
the intro.
up.
We did get through our intro, but that's really, really cool. Thank
Yeah.
you for sharing.
No problem.
Was it like
I'd like to mention the only thing that I got from Too Many Games 2021, the game swap, was 2 Led Zeppelin CDs for $1.
you go to a game swap and get CDs? I think that's
Yeah.
the pinnacle of gamer essence. I love it.
That's all you got?
That's all I got. Dude, everything was so overpriced there.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to shell out. Like I saw some stuff that interested me. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
makes sense. All right. Hey, good job.
He's judging. You hear that tone in his voice? He's judging you, AJ.
She laughed at you.
All right.
Dude, I just can't win today at this point, man. I'm just rolling with it.
All right. Let's continue with the show.
Sorry, AJ. All right. Well, you know what? That was really interesting. Was it super packed?
Oh, dude, they should have put like a limit on there.
Oh,
It
really?
was so hot. It was such like a small like room considering like the scope of the event.
Yeah.
It wasn't really that great. Like me and my friend had to like dip for a little bit.
Oh my
just to, like,
God.
like clear out.
Wow. Well, I guess gamers were excited and COVID
Yeah.
canceled it. But yeah, that
Pouring in.
when it's that packed, it's like not fun sometimes
No.
because it's
You
just
feel-
too much.
Yeah, you feel like so awkward trying to like get around people to like, look at the stuff.
Yeah.
Then
yeah.
like people go in front of you, then like you're offended. It wasn't cool.
Yeah. But you know what? Overall, it was a good time.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And maybe have fun in October.
Thank you.
And we can talk about it when you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Future episodes, guys.
Exactly.
Look forward to that.
Look forward to it. All right. Well, you know what? We don't really have anything else planned, so why don't we just get into the good stuff, right, AJ?
Fellas, as per usual, it's time for your favorite segment and mine. It is time for news. All right, first up, fellas. it's official. Sonic has officially made his way to the real world.
Sonic, AJ's favorite character in all of games.
Exactly.
You know, AJ is a Sonic aficionado, man.
A connoisseur, if you will.
Yes, he's just a persona of Sonic. Wow. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna talk anymore. Continue.
Good job, Amanda. Good job.
It was, dude. I don't know. It's a blue hedgehog. How could I forget the name? All right, sorry.
Continue.
It's okay. Thank you.
you.
So in a Twitter post put up by the Japanese Sonic the Hedgehog account, they announced that there would be an official Sonic the Hedgehog VTuber. Fellas, he is coming to some kind of streaming service, and you can meet Sonic in the real world. Isn't that amazing for some people? Now, the VTuber craze has been becoming very popular in recent times, and it was only a matter of time before big names got in on this trend, because the idea of being able to actually talk and interact with your favorite fictional character is certainly enticing to some people, and Sega is very smart to capitalize on this idea. As of now, Sonic's VTuber career seems to be exclusively for Japanese audiences, as his Japanese voice actor Junichi Kanemaru was the one voicing Sonic in the announcement on Twitter. Now, this is certainly an interesting and smart endeavor from Sega, and I hope all the Japanese Sonic fans are getting excited to talk to their favorite chili dog-loving speedster. So, also, if Sonic's VTuber comes to the West, I cannot wait to see the results. They'll either be extremely cringe, gross, disturbing, or hilarious. So it's basically a win all around.
Yeah, that's AJ's on the edge of his seat.
I can't wait to see just the dumpster fire that is Sonic coming to the West. But next up, SMT5 scalpers have drained the premium edition stock. Guys, it happened again. As we reported last week, Metroid Prime special edition bundles sold out at every retailer due to scalpers and bots. And now it seems that Shin Megami Tensei 5's premium edition bundle has succumbed to the same fate. Shortly after its launch, the premium edition bundle sold out everywhere in record time due to limited stock and scalpers. Now this is just getting ridiculous, and I feel bad for everyone that really wanted these bundles. It's really not fair to pay these absurd prices to some loser living in his mom's basement, stealing his mommy's credit card to buy all these bundles and then reselling them to fund their anime figurine addiction. It's just not fair, man. Why even bother?
It's because, sorry, not to interrupt, but it's that's Metroid, that's now SMT. And I mean, if we want to go off, we have PlayStation, Xbox, all these retailers are buying everything up and just selling them for the scalpers are ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's I don't understand, they have to know that some of these people are just trying to resell them for a higher price. And we're talking ridiculous pricing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. Because, I mean, $1,000 for PlayStation? That's what some scalpers are. No, absolutely not. It's just ridiculous, and I feel bad for people.
I know. It's been happening forever, and it's a shame there's really no system to stop it.
Yeah.
But Atlas is aware of the situation, and they're now trying their best to let fans know when and where restocks are happening, which is a great move by the company, and other people should kind of take note of that.
Atlas.
Yeah, good job, Atlas.
We really do love it.
Yeah. Next up, big surprise announcement. Oh my God, fellas, they were not lying. Konami is back in action, doing some actual game development and creating a new IP. In a surprise announcement on Twitter, Konami revealed their new game, CRIMESIGHT, with a trailer that showed off the concept and gameplay. So CRIMESIGHT takes place in London in 2075, and it's a tabletop multiplayer murder mystery game. It's kind of like Clue meets Among Us, which works together to form a very interesting concept for Konami to tackle. If you're interested in this game, there's a closed beta currently running, and you can have access by either joining CRIMESIGHT's official Discord and responding to an application message, or following CRIMESIGHT's Twitter account and retweeting their post about the closed beta. Now, I'm genuinely shocked by this announcement, especially because of how abrupt and surprising it was. But I'm very happy to know that Konami is back on the game developing grind, and I hope CRIMESIGHT turns out okay.
Well, we all know how you felt when we were doing our E3 predictions in Konami, because weren't they the slot machine?
They were.
They were the slot machine.
I mean, a little disappointed, no new slot machine, but I'll take it.
Yeah, you know what? Hopefully this is good for them and for you, and I guess we'll have to wait and see. But you know what? You know what people still have to wait for, and their dreams were not shattered? The Tekken Street Fighter crossover is not canceled. It is actually pending.
Very nice segue. I like.
Thank you. I was actually a little worried about it. Thank you. So Tekken and Street Fighter fans, your dreams may not have been entirely crushed after last week's report on the anticipated title being canceled. Tekken series director Katsuhiro Harada clarified that the English subtitles from his recent Harada Bars podcast was actually mistranslated, and the game is not canceled, but rather pending. Harada mentioned that there is still continued interest in the title despite the status, but no further clarification was given. So gamers, there is still that slither of hope that the crossover will happen, so you're just going to have to pray to the Tekken and Street Fighter gods. Hopefully it works out for you. Halo Infinite multiplayer will have a story of its own. And we all know Halo fans are on the edge of their seats to get their hands on Halo Infinite and the multiplayer alongside it. But now things are getting a lot more interesting. Creative head Joseph Staten discussed in a blog post that Halo Infinite multiplayer will have its own ongoing sci-fi tale outside of the main storyline. And each season will push this new story further bit by bit. And Staten stated, quote, "At the center of our plans is a goal to deeply root your multiplayer character in the larger Halo universe and give them a vital, active role in the Halo story moving forward," end quote. And the first season is titled Heroes of Reach. So if you're a Halo Reach fan like I am, that's actually something to get really excited about because I love Halo Reach. I love the story of it. I love the gameplay. So that's exciting. I think that's really interesting and cool. So as always, we are excited. And I can't wait for Halo to come out. I think it's going to be great. And to end everything, if we haven't heard enough about this godforsaken game, Cyberpunk 2077 is finally running at satisfactory level. Wow.
Not good. Not great. Not adequate. Satisfactory.
Cyberpunk was probably the biggest flop in recent gaming history, considering it was hyped up in every way you can imagine. And now finally, 6 months, not 5, not 2, not 1, 6 months after its release, it's actually playable, but on new-gen consoles.
Of course.
CD Projekt CEO addressed at WSE Innovation Day the game's progression and development, stating, quote, "We have already reached a satisfactory level of stability. We have also worked on the overall performance, and we are quite satisfied with that. Of course, we have also fixed bugs and glitches, and we will continue to do so," end quote. However, PlayStation 4 players, you are not out of the woods. Sony has addressed that there are still performance issues on the base PlayStation 4 consoles. However, they did reassure players that there will be updates and will continue throughout the year for the last gen consoles. So I don't really know what else to say about Cyberpunk. It's just a hot mess. It's just from beginning to end. There's really, good news maybe for new gen people, but for like later gen people, because no one can get their hands on anything. It's just not. It's bad. So I don't know.
Cyberpunk.
Oh, Cyberpunk. What are you gonna do? Well, AJ, that was I like that. That was fun. I like talking about the Too Many Games game swap. That was really interesting.
Very, very fun. Glad to indulge,
Absolutely.
But fellas, it is that time.
All right, it's that time,
Ryan.
guys.
Okay, Ryan.
We gotta go home and play our games, man. All right. Well, I'm Ryan. That's AJ. And guess what? That's Amanda. And I'm Ryan again. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Did I do it right, guys?
You got AJ really upset. But you know what? You did get it right.
I'll admit it. Okay. I'll give you my blessing, reluctantly, but you have it.
Oh my God.
Right.
Pull something like that next week, mister. See what happens. Anyway.
You scared him away.
All right.
I thought the episode just ended.
Okay. Technical difficulties. We'll see you next week, guys.
Deuces.